Okay, so I want to go over kind of like what's your guys' experience with dog training in general? Like, have you gone through a program before, or
Mm.
like what kind of things do you know about dog training or like dog mindset and all that kind
She's
of stuff?
gone through training with our other dog, so um, and I used to take that dog to like group sessions every once in a while back in Long Beach. But she would go. She went through a whole program, I believe, with Harley, right?
I do think that's one of the issues is long-term work with their dog.
Yeah,
So that's why after training, he's able to take part of the group sessions to make sure that continues.
yeah, most certainly, yeah.
Um,
And we're gonna whatever we do here, we're just gonna continue making sure that our other dog is equally structured too, because she was very well. We just got very lackadaisical with her, so
yeah.
she used to be very good. Stay to your side, stop, sit, do whatever you ask her, non-reactive. The older she's gotten, we've kind of like been a little lenient. So I want to get back to having her structured, so that way she's not affecting the way he conducts himself as well. Because I think she's like the pack leader in the house when it comes to those two.
Yeah.
So
And that happens a lot where as time passes, you get busy, you're working a lot, that you get lax because it's kind of you're so mentally like loaded with things that keeping structure of your dog is like the last thing you want.
yeah,
What you want to do is come home from work, have sit, watch Netflix, sit with your dog, and
yeah.
just relax. So structure is the last thing you want. What are you looking at, buddy? Good boy. So yeah, so today we're gonna go over the prong collar. Have you
Okay.
guys used a prong collar before?
Not with him, with the other dog we have.
So the prong collar is good for teaching things with leash pressure.
Okay.
It's good for correcting mindset. Once he's good on obedience for the prong collar, sit down, place, heel, and come, and we work on his mindset, and then things around the house. Then we will go up to off leash training on the e collar, so then he's reliable on and off leash.
Perfect.
Okay, and then also we'll take him out in public, so then he's good in the distractions, and take him to dog parks to rise the distractions.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix this to him.
You want me to take the e-collar off?
Yes.
Okay. Come here. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. He's a little thick right now.
Oh no, he's perfect. He's Pitbull's supposed to be like this.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put. So you do know how to put the prong collar on and off. Okay, and you know how to fit it as well. Okay, good. So we have to. No worries. You can get it from Amazon or any store. Um, so with the prong collar, we do have to introduce the leash pressure from the prong collar first.
Okay.
So the way we do that, this is something you have to do only. You only have to do once.
Okay.
So it might take about 5 or 8 minutes, something like that. So I'm just gonna let him go out when he's kind of distracted. So that's good. I'm gonna say come. For leash towards myself to create that leash pressure. Once he commits to come to me, relieve the leash pressure and tell him to go for it. I'm gonna make sure also that the leash is parallel to the ground. So it looks something like this. Come. If he feels slight pressure, if he's distracted, I'm gonna do a little more pressure. Come. Go for it. The reason why we kind of have to introduce leash pressure is some dogs, once you put the prong collar on and you just start working them out, they kind of freak out
Yeah.
because it's not a lot of leash pressure, but it's just enough that they're like, I don't know what this is, so they freak out based on confusion. But he seems, with that first repetition, he seems pretty neutral to it, so that's good. I'm just letting him wander around. Let me curl up to the ground. Come. Oh, back. Come. Good. Good boy. I'll take him home. He looks really good. Perfect.
Yeah, he's a great dog.
Come. Good.
We got lucky picking him. We went to go look at a dogo and saw him.
Yeah, that was a good choice. Come. Good boy. Come. Good. Come. Boy. Come. Good. Does he know any obedience now?
Yeah, he just knows basically like sit, come, stay, the very basics. At the door, he does.
Come. Good.
But he didn't know any of that when we first got him. He didn't know.
Yeah.
He didn't even know how to sit. He can shake now for treats.
Boy. You want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Or just give him the whole leash, let him kind of wander around.
Come on, buddy.
Once you get some distance, you're going to say come, make sure the leash is still a little to the ground, pressure towards yourself, and then release the pressure once you commit.
Come.
Good boy.
Good buddy. Good buddy. Good boy. Good guy. Come on. Go ahead. Come.
And make sure you mark that with good.
Good boy. Good boy.
So it's very important to mark when they do things, especially with obedience, because if you're not marking the commands, then it's harder for them to learn.
Gotcha.
So with the sit down place, I'm sure with the way you taught him sit, maybe a treat.
Yep.
Once he did it, you said yes, you're good.
Yep.
And that's the same thing with this. But once he gives into the leash pressure, same thing. You want to mark that good so that he knows him giving into the leash pressure is exactly what we want.
Yeah. Same words every time, so it's
Yeah, so
something.
it's good every time for
Okay.
marking. What you did is correct.
Okay.
Let's do a few more reps.
Go ahead. Come. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Come. Good boy. Good boy.
Happy boy.
Yeah. Go ahead. Walk about. Anything. Come. I'm not even having to put pressure on him at the moment. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Yeah. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Come. Good. Good boy.
Great. So the first exercise we're going to do is one that focuses on focus. So right now, seeing the way he walks, he's not focused on you at all. All he's doing is he forges ahead, and he's doing his own thing, and he's not in that follower mindset. He's just doing
Yeah.
his own mindset. So first, we're gonna focus on creating more focus, more attention to us. Then we're gonna work on positioning next to us.
Okay.
So first, I'm gonna give him the whole leash. I'm gonna use let's go. So I'm gonna say let's go. Start walking. Let's go. I'm doing like a little tap of the leash. So we're not pulling, doing pressure anymore. We're doing just a little quick tug.
Okay.
Let's go. So we're just going back and forth right now. So once you lose your practice, let's go. Let's go. And repeat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want to start to create that follower. Point. So you're gonna give him some good boys for doing what you asked, but also for effort. So if you
Okay.
see that he's trying and he's trying to put effort, then I would reward that as well.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm looking for is him to turn before needing to get corrected. So he's starting to pay more attention to me. He's looking up at me. He's a little ahead, but he starts to look back at me. He turned before he gets corrected. That's what I'm looking for before moving to the next step, which is working on the position next to me. So I'm working on that. Those are my goals until we get to the next step. Let's go. For me, this is a low distraction area. It's not too bad. So it's going to be that distraction. Let's go. Go. Then you'll slowly start to see that he pays more and more attention, and you might even see him stay close to my leg. Let's go. Good boy. Go. The way I like to hold the end of the leash, I just put the loop over my thumb, and I just do this is called a thumb lock,
Okay.
and just hold the leash like this. Fine. Have you give it a try?
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
All right, good. Actually, you want to grab
This one? Or
here. Let me show you. This put it on your thumb,
okay.
and then you just grab it like that.
All right.
Because that's a hard grip to break. So if he were to see a rabbit or a squirrel and he were to hit the end of the leash really hard, it's very hard to break that grip. So
Okay.
keep that in mind. Right, go ahead.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, oh, other side. There you go. Let's 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 go. Good boy. Let's go. Let's go.
And we're not any part of the training. We're not rushing. We're like, these are our goals for this specific drill or exercise, and then once we see them, then we move on to the next thing. So
Okay.
the dog training, you never want to rush anything. So
Yeah.
so I know he's distracted now, so you could go ahead and continue, and let's continue working on that focus.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Turn that time. Good boy. Good boy.
Things like that for me is effort. That's
Yeah.
a good way. That's a good place.
Him already wanting to follow the direction I'm.
Yeah.
Let's go. Good boy. Let's go. Oh, other side, buddy. Other side. Let's go. Good boy. No way you're getting tired already. Let's go.
Tired fast. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. Okay, perfect. So with him getting tired fast,
He's just a little out of shape.
with him getting out of shape, he's out of shape. Since he gets tired really fast, it's very important that I'll show you how to start working on heel, because if he burns out now, we can't even move on. So
Gotcha.
I would maybe next, when I'm gone and you're working with him next, I would working on focus again, and then work on heel position
Okay.
next to you.
Okay.
So I'll just move on to the heel position, because if we take too long, then he will burn out.
He's gonna start laying down.
So laying down, and that's what he does.
Yeah.
Okay. So my starting position is he will be next to me in a sitting position. Make sure the prong collar is nice and loose. Prong collar should only be pulled if I need to give him pressure for communication or a correction, but that's it. So I'm gonna say heel, start walking. Heel. Heel. So I'm keeping a short leash. The first turn I'm working on is called the 180 turn. Very simple. Away from him when he gets a little ahead, but I'm also doing it randomly. Heel. I said heel when I started as well, and I'm saying heel when I turn. Heel. Heel. If he gets distracted looking at something, I'm gonna say no and give a little pop on the lead. No. So this will be good distraction training for him. No. Yep. And you see why this is a good point to good thing to point out. The reason I corrected him for that initial curiosity of looking over there before that big lunge over there is because that mindset builds. So if you go after the small things, like him getting excited, things like this, and he's about to get amped up, then he won't do the bigger stuff, which he did he lunged over there. So I'm like, he was pretty strong. So
Yeah, he's very strong.
he's very strong. So remember to one thing I do is go after the small things, small behaviors.
Try to nick it before it builds.
And before it builds. So
Okay.
go after the small thing before that. Yes, of course, if he does get there to the lunging, then I say no and give a firmer correction, because remember, we're working on obedience and we're working on mindset. You can't just work on one or the other. So we want to make sure that the mindset things, behaviors, overexcitement that gets him in trouble, we correct that and address it directly. Okay, so he's right next to me, so that's the starting position. I'm gonna say heel, walk, heel, heel. Second turn is a sharp left turn. you'll start to see that his ears will go back like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's him being, yes, it's submissive, but that's him being in follower mindset.
Mm.
So a dog who's a follower, they're submissive to whoever they're following.
Okay.
So don't take it as he's bummed out or he's sad. That's just how dogs look when they're in submissive follower mode. Have you guys ever seen a dog whisperer back in the day?
Yep. Caesar Milan.
Caesar Milan, same thing. You want a dog to be calm, submissive. So that's what the mindset we're trying to work on. When he sees dogs and stuff like that, then he gets a little amped up. But if he's a being a follower mindset, then you get less of that bad behavior that comes out. Yep. Good boy. Also, we don't want him to be sniffing around too much because that means he's not focused on us.
Yep.
Their number one, what's it called? Sight, hearing. What's it called? Their senses. Their number one senses is their nose.
Yeah.
Ours is our eyes. So if they're looking, if they're smelling on the ground, they're like zoned out completely. Yeah. So I won't let him sniff if he does that. Yep. 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 Good boy. So the thing with heel position, it's personal preference because the dog could be where he is now with me. I think that's a good position for me. But some people like their dog like behind them, and some people are okay with them like slightly ahead, but not pulling.
Yeah.
So for me, it's whatever because this sit looks very specific, right? But with the heel, it's a great area where it's like literally like where you prefer the dog to be.
Okay.
Yep. But for me, I like him just next to me. What he's doing now is fantastic. Good boy. Yep. Yep. Good boy. Make sure my arm is down. That prong collar is loose. I'll do a random stop after a sit. Good boy. Then, oh, good. And then from here, yep. Working on heel, I like to do random sits. If he doesn't sit, then I do leash pressure up. Sit. If he sits on his own, no pressure needed. Good boy. Yep. All right. So let's have you try the 180.
Okay.
Sharp left turn, and then random sits, and go from there. Make sure here. Let's stop right there. Let's put him in the sit next to you.
Sit.
And we'll make sure we have a nice short leash. I'll be more about.
Okay.
I think that's good, but let me know how it feels. Cause well, I guess we're the same height. So as long as this prong collar is nice and loose, I think that's pretty good. So you're gonna say heel and go ahead and start.
Yep. Yep.
You would do the 180 turn when you do it randomly, but you would do it also when he's not paying attention and kind of forging ahead.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Do I say heel every time I'm doing that 180?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Was that a sharp left turn?
Fairly sharp.
All right, let's try a sharp. Let's do that again with sharp left turn.
Okay.
Walk forward and then do this.
Yep.
So it's a sharp left turn. There you go. That right there, you kind of see what I'm going for.
You're cutting him off,
You're cutting him off, so then he kind of stays back and respects that left side, and not, walk kind of like he's making sure he's not bumping into you.
Okay.
All right, let's try that again.
Yep. Yep. Come on.
Perfect.
Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yep. Stop. Sit.
You don't have to say stop.
Just stop. Good boy. Good boy. Yep. Yep.
Stop right there. That's for sit.
Sit.
You're telling him stay.
Stay.
Walk around him. If he gets up, you're gonna say no. And make sure you're on the leash. If he gets up, you're gonna say no. Up to second, and then say stay. All right, stop right there. Great, good boy.
Good boy.
And then you have to continue.
Yep.
Make sure you give him slight. Well, I guess you're giving him more leash, but he's kind of falling back, right? I think
Yeah.
he's slowing down a little bit.
Yeah. He's
All right, here, stop right there. So we'll work on the last turn because I know he's slowing down. So the last thing is the 180. Working on the 180. One figure eight pattern. It works on inside and outside turns. I just want to go over this before he kind of burns out.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start right here on top. Put him in sit. Good boy. So just a figure eight pattern. I created the pattern here with the cones. I do recommend putting things out here because if you just try to do it randomly, it's kind of hard to keep track of what the pattern is. And just make sure you stay in line and stay en route.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say heel and go along that figure eight pattern. So this is the inside turn when you're turning and he's on the inside. Good boy. An outside turn. When he's on the outside. Come on. Good boy. He's slowing down. Go back the other way on the route. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Good. Yep. Sit. Good boy. All right, that's how I love it. His comedic timing couldn't be more perfect. Okay, cool.
Oh, hang on. Where are you going, dude?
Very
Oh. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. That was an accident.
Pitbull abuse.
That was an accident, bud. That was an accident. I promise.
Oh,
I was like, yeah, I'm doing everything you say. You heal me in the head.
All right, go ahead.
Yep.
That's funny because when we deny our pitbull on the couch,
Oh yeah, he's master of the puppy eyes. Yep. Come on, buddy. I know. I kind of skipped that one, huh? Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Yep. Yep. There we go. Sit. Stay. Hey. Sit. Stay. Good boy. Good boy.
Free dog, and then he's done.
Free dog.
Do this. make sure you go like this.
At ease, buddy. Free dog. Free dog.
So you would work with him 3 times a day for 10 minutes.
Okay.
This is the leash training 101, right? Next time we'll go over. I think we'll sit just they look good. Probably work on place next time, but we're also gonna work on manners inside the home.
Okay.
Because if you only work on obedience, that's not enough, right? You have to work on obedience, the way he acts at home, the way he goes after eats his food, the way he comes out of the crate. Is he crated?
No.
I remember that. So, and you have no issues with that him staying home. So if that's not an issue, then that's fine with me.
Okay.
Some dogs they tend to chew up things and then the people still let them out, like just roaming. So I find that weird. But if he's behaving good right now, then his behavior should get better as we're working with him and working on the other things. Um, I'll send you an email with the training notes from our session later today.
Okay.
Did you have any questions on any of this?
No, it's all good. I think he did pretty good.
Yeah, straightforward. He did pretty good. He's a smart pit bull. The way I saw him this session, he's gonna learn everything pretty quick.
Yeah.
And he won't be any issues. And his intensity for the excitement with dogs, that's very mild.
Okay.
Compared to other dogs where it's
just lose their shit. Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10 of dogs I've seen, when with excitement with other dogs, he's probably around a 3. Nothing too bad. So I'll send the email later today. Do you need to know the sizing of this prawn collar?
Yeah. What size is this one?
It's this is one from Amazon. It has a clip. It's a 3.2.
Okay.
I could send you the link.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I'll get one tonight.
All right. So let's go ahead and walk him back with the prawn collar. I'll just grab my things and we're good for today.
Good boy, dude. Good dude. Good boy. Did a good job. Did a good job. Did a good job.